If it takes that long to just have
6 months to get that check.
Yeah.
That your family
You
fucking
gotta follow
needs.
up on over and over and over.
Follow
again.
up, call them, see if it got processed. They found your old check. One time they had a check for 5 months.
They're a shitty union.
One time I was waiting for a check 5 months. Do you know I got a call one day out of the random, and they go, "Hey man, we found a check for you here at SAG. It was returned." And I go, "What check is it?" And they're like, "It's for like $1,100. I'll be there in 3 minutes."
Yeah.
I cut everybody off on the way to Woolshire. They were closing at 5. It was like 20 to 5. And they found that check that was missing.
Really?
That I put the fucking...
Oh, drop behind something?
Like they did something stupid with it.
Yeah.
Brother. They said that they got it. You don't know how many times you'll call after has an account that you could go on there.
Yeah.
You go to your after account and you could go and claim checks that you'll die. You'll die. You'll die. You go, how come I never got this check? I lived there when you sent it. And all of a sudden you look at the address and they sent it to you at the Comedy Store. And you're like, why would you do something like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you go on that file. Go on it.
Yeah.
Take some time, get high, go to after and look for missing checks. Print up your name. They got 3 of your checks. Guarantee they got 3 of your checks for about $1,000,
really?
$1,300 that they've been sending checks to your address for 20 years.
To your wrong address.
No, they've been sending you checks. Like you still get checks from after. But for one reason or another, they got a fucking brain fart on that day and sent it somewhere. When you look at the address, go, I've never lived in fucking Ohio.
Yeah.
Like they do fuck. So that's what I'm saying. When you go on there on the after page and SAG, they have checks that belong to you.
Oh.
That you don't get. That you don't get. It's like for people who don't know this. Let's pretend that you went to college and fucking...
And they don't try to track you down or someone...
No, why would they do that? Why would they want to fucking do that? Not only do you pay them union dues...
Help their union?
Yeah, no, they don't do that. Like I don't know if you know this, Lee. Let's say you're from Boston.
Right.
But let's say during the summer you went to college and in the summers you worked at the movie theater and stuff like that. I guarantee that if you go to the state of Boston... that you have 3 checks in the state of Boston.
I do. I
What'd I tell you?
I have a check from a movie theater, a restaurant, and like an old bank
account.
Told you.
It's crazy how much money of yours is out there right now. And this is for all the listeners listening right now.
What?
You have no idea. I did not know this. Remember, my wife is an accountant. My wife has come into the room 1,000 times going, by the way, I found a check for you for $1,000.
What? From
Warner Brothers. When you shot Analyze That, they sent it to the hotel where you were staying. No. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
You sit there and go, I've been with Afra since 1998. And in 2004, they sent the hotel to the Marriott, a check to the Marriott Hotel in Manhattan.
How quickly do you...
and you forget about it. You don't know. Huh?
Yeah.
How quickly do you get notice if you're late on your SAG dues, though?
Bro, they will shut you down.
No, they just won't let you shoot anything.
They
won't
let
do shit if you don't shoot anything.
You call Station 12.
Yeah, and you find out because as soon as you shoot something, they're like, "Oh, hey, you got a call from SAG." You're like, "Oh, fuck."
No.
Am I? Like,
by the time you're doing the paperwork, they'll call you and go, "Lisa, I had great news. You've booked the McDonald's commercial. Congratulations! It's national, regional, computer, this, that," and all of a sudden that's it. And all of a sudden, about an hour later, like at 6:45, you get that call. Lee, hi. We just got off the phone with SAG, the production company. You're Station 12. What's that? You can't shoot. You come up with $454. And you're like, I don't have $454. And they don't give a fuck. Now they do. They finance you.
They do. They're like, I'll pay that ahead of schedule.
Yeah, you're about to make like $100,000.
Yeah, they must have lost their guy they wanted a few times, but they're like, why don't we just? What's the deal? Yeah, let's just pay it. Let's just affront them that money.
Yeah, they won't do it. The production companies won't do it. They're crazy. I got my production company to pay for SAG for basketball.
Really?
I never paid $1 for SAG or after. I got fired from Telemundo.
What'd you do for Telemundo?
Some Cuban show in 1998. I got there at 9 and I got fired at lunchtime.
Oh my God.
When I was at lunchtime, I'm sitting in my car and I got the call. I got the beep.
Yeah.
I went to a payphone and my agent said, by the way, they said not to go back. They'll pay you for the day.
Really?
Yeah. It was that quick. And you want me to tell you something? It was 1998 and they paid for my after. And about 3 years ago, I'm walking a circle around that park, North Hollywood Park.
Where the dinosaurs are?
Where the what?
By the SAG?
No. Right over here. There's North Hollywood Park. This is about 3 years ago. I'm walking with my wife. Right before my wife had Mercy, me and her would walk when she was pregnant. And one day we were walking, the Spanish guy from George Lopez's show, the one on ABC 8 years ago, ran up to me. He goes, "Do you remember me?" And I go, yeah, you're from the Lopez show. He goes, no. He goes, "I did a show with you on Telemundo that you got fired from." He goes, I never saw you after that, but I wanted to tell you I had nothing to do with that.
What?
I go, "Can I ask you something? What happened?" He goes, "They didn't like the style of Spanish that you spoke. It was nothing personal. You're a Cuban from New Jersey, and there was a Cuban from Miami, and the producers were Cubans from Miami." And he goes, "I don't know exactly what you said, but I know that when you left for lunch, they were petrified. Like they were by the book Cubans, and the words I had used were kind of savage Cuban words that like a street slang Cuban would use."
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a couple different types of Cubans that are people. There's Cubans that are very decent people.
You say it like that's.
They're not animals like I am. No, they're very decent, man. And they weren't raised like I was. And years ago, 99, 2000, at the store, I was doing the belly room, stories from a Cuban street. And that day I went for an audition. And some kid came up to me, we were talking, and also one thing led to another. And I go, "You're from Miami?" "Yeah." "What's your name?" "Something Alvarez." "Oh, shit, you're Cuban." "Yeah." We shook hands. Very nice. "I don't know." He goes, "What do you do?" I go, "I'm a stand-up." He goes, "Do you have a show in town?" I go, "Tonight. I got 9 o'clock in the belly room." And we went outside and talked about Cuban food and shit. Dog, they came to the belly room that night, him and his wife. On the way out, they wouldn't even look at me. I never saw that kid again. He had my number and everything. Because He was like a decent fucking... I was up there telling some fucking Cuban fucking gangster stories. These people don't need that aggravation. Now, did you just go to Asian countries?
Oh, fuck. What? Yeah, no, Southeast Asia. I stayed around there, just in that region.
No Australia, no New Zealand, no England?
I was thinking of starting in Sri Lanka, but I didn't. Started in Myanmar, and then I just went sort of like east.
Now, had you ever been there before?
No, I had been to Thailand before. And so then I went to northern Thailand. I was going to go to Laos because I heard from some guy in Myanmar that this like cool like boat you can take in Laos down like the river all the way. It's like a 2-day slow boat. We'll trade fucking booze and have a good time. I don't know, make friends. and then you get to like some city, Vientiane, something like that. Bang Vieng, something like that. And then, so I was headed there. Went to northern Thailand. And I got distracted there. Went to more northern Thailand for a while. And then said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to go to Laos."